Saturday, Sky News is taking politics out to the people to see what they make of the big issues in Parliament House. In particular, we've got the Dunkley by-election this weekend. Our reporter Holly Stearns has been hitting the streets of Frankston. Yes, that same Frankston you heard about in Question Time. And Holly, you've been asking locals who they're planning to vote for this time compared to last time. What did you come up with?
Well, I've been out here speaking with the locals in Frankston. The response has been fairly mixed. I mean, the by-election will be the government's first major ballot box litmus test, and there's no doubt about it, the stakes are incredibly high for both leaders. But it's important to note the Dunkley by-election is a little bit different in the sense it's a bit more heartfelt, given that it was prompted by the passing of Labor MP Peta Murphy. Now, that is front of mind for a lot of voters today, saying that they will vote for Labor candidate Jodie Belyea based on the fact that they sympathise with the circumstances. Meanwhile, some people saying they are going to vote independent, that they're sick and tired of Liberal and Labor, saying that they want to vote for change and that Liberal and Labor are as bad as each other. We actually were out on the streets and ran into an independent candidate. He said that Liberal and Labor are incredibly out of touch with the people who live in this electorate.
I don't like any of the major parties, so the independent.
I'm voting for myself, Darren Bergworth. I'm the independent candidate, so it's, yeah. No guesses there.
Peta Murphy, yeah. I was voting for her. And now the new lady, the Frankston mother, I'm going to go for her, I reckon.
1 Greens, 2 Labor.
I'm voting Labor. I think it's just a no-brainer.
I think their policies are better and they're more aware, I think, of what this community's doing and what Dunkley needs.
I would like a replica of the lovely lady that we lost, but I don't think we have one, so I'll have to have a good look at who's got our local issues most in mind.
All right.
Now, Tom, it's also important to note that people who...
vote does go up. Yeah, sorry, Holly, to jump in. What about the factors they're voting on this time around? What's the big factor according to voters?
Yeah, sorry, Tom. I was just going to say it's also important to note the people who live in this electorate are quite aspirational, if you will. People are dealing with high mortgage stress as well as rental stress too. We know a lot of people have actually moved to this electorate recently because they can't afford to live in the inner city suburbs. So it's no surprise that the main concern that we were getting and the main thread that I was talking with people about today is the cost of living pressure, and that will be their main concern as they cast their vote.
Cost of living, I think it's very interesting, the stuff all around about the big supermarkets.
Probably just like access to education and stuff like that is a big thing.
I guess just ensuring that we have lots of options as a community.
Cost of living, same as everybody.
Yeah. What would you like to see done?
Well, that's their job, isn't it? They have to come up with some answers.
The inequity, we've got a council here that has got some of the highest, wealthiest households in Victoria and some of the poorest.
Something needs to be done there, honestly. It's ridiculous. The cost of living, the businesses, you see how many businesses have shut down.